chasing around Tim's on the mid. Does manage to drop the sentry to ensure the camp's not locked up. It is out of range of the sentry down mid. Yopaj has just to watch for wards, but there are no wards either. Mid lane matchup is going to be pretty good for Moon. Melee matchup against Tiny. Of course, Tiny can still clear out the creep wave of the tree and do a decent amount of damage onto Moon, who does walk up to try to clear out the creep wave with a static remnant. But Moon does have that very nice level 3 spike. Tiny has 0 armor to start with, so as long as he's outside of the tower range, Moon's going to have a really nice time harassing him out if Yopaj isn't careful.
Yeah, I suppose they should be, Moon. How much more he can get done. I mean, it's very rare these days that you get to see a mid-tiny coming out for any team, let alone Boom Esports. See how it does all pan out as we'll have a look at the side lanes as well. Of course, top lane pitiful copying a fair bit of harassment here from Tim's. Jackie on the lifestealer should be pretty safe against Raging Potato on the Brewmaster. It doesn't really feel like you can abuse the Cinder Brew into the earn timing very much against the lifestealer because he's always going to have that rage up. Chances are Jackie probably going to have a very kind of calm farming lane. I'd say the same thing for Raging. He should have a very solid kind of lane here on the Brewmaster.
He should be able to farm up and get that build-up he wants. Still find that earn timing to play aggressive if he wants to. Double melee should be bullyable, but you see Tim's, he's done a great job just zoning him out. Down bot as well, we are seeing Afu on that support Lush, along with mid one on the Monkey. Mid one, of course, loves this Monkey King signature here of his. Lanes well against Mars, doesn't care about how durable he is, just needs the Jingu build up. But you have to respect that double stun coming out from Boom. And of course the Mars is an FBZ special, loves his hero, he knows how to play it to bleeding edge. So you've got a lot of aggression that can come out from Boom once the stuns do line up here.
Absolutely. It's one of those things as well with Monkey King versus Mars where you can always just push back with the spear. Assuming you do kind of get into trouble with the Jingu Masteries, they are actually going to move in onto Afu with a great spear out from FBZ from a mile away, but now Skem is going to be the one in danger as mid one. Has the Jingu Mastery and will chase him down. Skem going to drop low, but not low enough as FBZ will keep going for the chase Afu. He's the one in danger now. He'll salve up. Split Earth is there. Mid one. He'll go for the Jingu once again, but the spear is out. FBZ going to have to find his own way out of this one, and it looks like he should be okay to do so. Very aggressive plays from both sides here down at the bot lane. Nobody getting punished.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, just a lot of healing being brought out. Afu having to salve himself up. Mid one probably doesn't need it too much. He can play around with Jingu. He's been doing a great job of cutting off the aggression from Boom. But that's the aggression that we expect from Boom, right? They hit level 2, they've got Cookie, they've got Spear, they can be right on top of you. Same thing goes for SMG though. Prolonged fight up against Monkey King, having to deal with Jingu. Not a good time for especially FBZ if his Spear is on cooldown.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And gold are linked.
Still no first blood coming out quite yet. Both teams fairly evenly matched. I was having just a look back at the mid lane, John Moon. He's been doing a great job here on the Storm, and it kind of goes back to what you said. Against the Tiny, there's not too much Yopaj can do in this mid lane, but try and secure his own lane as Moon actually could be in danger now. Tim's great impel out with a very long range as Avalanche tosses there. Moon, he'll very fire up, but he surely can't survive, and he won't. Tim's able to pick up first blood on the Nyx Assassin. Moon for a bit of a chase here onto pitiful, but he should be just fine to get himself out eventually as pitiful will run very, very fast. So that top lane, oh, in fact, mid lane, Moon already having a very tough time, but now, well, top lane Raging does go down. In the meantime, Afu's in trouble. Down at bot lane, just kills happening all across the map. Even pitiful getting caught out by Tim's on the other side as Tim's will go for a bit of a body block as Yopaj does throw the tree. Pitiful still in massive trouble. Moon not going to be around to help out as pitiful is eventually going to go down.
Place with Skem. They've got the burst to sustain that, and he's going to pop that haste looking for that opportunity top.
Yeah, Yopaj going to show up. Raging Potato, the target here for the Tiny, as Yopaj going to run right through the T1 tower. He could just not give a crap. Right into Jackie he goes with the toss back, but Raging, he'll have the primal split. So we'll try to turn this one around as Tim's will go for a bit of a run, but is eventually going to get, oh, maybe not. Tim's, no, surely gets caught out, and with the powerless strike, he does go down. They do force out the primal split, but it is going to cost them a life stealer as now the Cyclone is there onto Jackie, but Yopaj is eventually going to claim the kill he came for. Does pick off the Brewmaster. Meanwhile, bottom lane
slowing down Raging's build up onto his Spirit Vessel, and with the blink up on Tiny, Yopaj can just keep making these plays.
Back. Yeah, there it is. Raging getting caught out again. Scam, he's got a great cookie setup. It's going to be another easy kill for Yopaj. Tiny Airlines, Jonathan. It's coming back.
Oh, it certainly is. And that's the momentum you need from that mid-tiny. Again, not something you see too often. Panel pointed it out. It's not the most common hero, especially in C. But Yopaj is making it work. It's something he's played multiple times, especially in his time on OB Neon, or Neon Esports back then.
Oh, look at
he
this.
managed to find Afu's wall.
He's all over the map.
Top. Whereas for Boom, they're just split across the map. You're seeing FBZ just farm that bot jungle uncontested. Blink still building up. They're trying to zip around, but can't even get the lock in. They do have a smoke up.
They do, but Yopaj is in with an Avalanche and an impale out from Tim's. Raging. He's dropping low, but he'll get the primal split off. In comes FBZ to try and help out. Afu, he's doing so much damage, but is he doing enough? FBZ, he'll drop the arena down, but it's all for the defense as they need to get up. But Jackie's going to jump right back in as now FBZ is going to drop. Impale out onto Moon, but can they find more? SMG, they're off to a great start with this team fight. They've got Tim's locked down underneath the T2 tower. He is going to go down. Moon, though, he ran out of mana. I don't know if this is worth it, Moon. They'll try to heal him up, but he's going to drop us Raging. He'll be the third to go down. What have they done? Just diving way too deep. And Parlay die. He's going to get tossed into. Yopaj not even going to look at him when he kills him.
Kisses are down. They've got Vendetta up to scout around with Tim's, and Avalanche toss. It's just a basic spell. You don't need to wait too long for that one.
Lane, in we go, Afu. It's going to be fine for now, but Yopaj is right around the corner. In fact, who's he gone after? Instead, they'll try for Parlay die with the scatter blast. It'll be more than enough, but now Scam does get caught out as Tim's is looking for an impale. Not going to be able to find one yet as Moon continues to move in, and they'll find another. Afu and Moon able to set up for two, but now they might lose the Lesh. Eventually will as Jackie does join in and does take them out. Meanwhile, towards the south, they've caught mid one. On the Monkey King, he's trapped up in the arena. Jackie will show up. Boundless Strike is going to connect mid one. Still trying to go for a bit of a run, but is not going to make it out. Jackie
Monkey King, now you're just set to slow the game down. You just need to buy space for mid one, force fights away from him. SMG are looking to do that here, Mike. Smoke out and Moon, Afu, and Raging looking for more.
They are going to try. Deploy is going to be targeted. Moon will move in, but there's your cookie out as FBZ now. He'll land a great spear out. Moon goes down, and I don't think they can keep going for this. They're going to try. Mortimer's kisses to fly in, though. Afu is dropping low. Infest out from Jackie. It's going to save the day for FBZ. They can't kill anyone. So they've got to get the hell out of there. Raging will try to run. FBZ right behind him, though. Will lock him down along with Tim's, and they'll take him out. Jackie to take another. You saw the infest play there from Jackie.
In, and this is something SMG has kind of been short on every time. They overcommit.
Jackie gonna back off here as SMG are gonna protect. No, never mind. Yopaj once again with the toss back onto Raging Potatoes. FBZ now. He jumps right in onto Pilot Die. They'll take down two more.
Radiant's middle tower.
Boom Esports, they're giving Pilot Die the SCA welcome.
In the last tick, he didn't quite throw the Avalanche in anticipation. If he just went full confidence, that could have been it. Raging.
Oh, great impale out. Tim's once again gonna land another nice one as FBZ. He'll follow up. Raging Potatoes down. They're gonna TP in and try to force this fight. Spylight Die. I mean, he's life-stealing John, but it's not really doing much. As Afu's gonna get tossed right into Japoy. Spylight Die, not gonna get out either. FBZ all over him. The only one's life that is being stolen is the side of SMG right now.
Maybe a defensive item just to ensure the split goes off, so something like an Aeon Disc would be helpful. Still a long ways until any of that, but the key thing is that mid one is farming.
Oh, look at this. Look at the coordination here, Jonathan. Avalanche toss into Arena Spear. They just make it look so easy. They aren't who's going to get taken down on the other side of the map. Raging. He's probably not making it out either.
No.
They're not missing. They are not missing, John. They cannot take the fight. Oh, they found out Moon. Oh boy, Jackie already godlike. Who's gonna get caught? Double godlike here for Yopaj and Jackie. Both currently
they're very hungry beasts.
All right,
and they are having their hunger. No, it's got to keep coming out. Still, Jackie just pushing down bot. Afu trying to be as annoying as possible. It's got that shard up, so split is there. It's just not enough to stop. They are Tims!
Oh, what a jump in from Tims! Highlight Eye's gone. Moon, he's going to try and fight with the BKB up at the Infest again. Jackie, he'll save the day for now, but Tims will eventually go down as they'll go for a bit more SMG. They'll try and chase FBZ, though. What a spear out, catching Moon on the storm. But Jackie, he's dropping too low. Surely they've got him. Cookie away, but no, they've taken him down. SMG, this might be the team fight for them. It's FBZ getting dropped. SMG will keep going. Spear back. It's just not going to be enough. They'll take down 3 for 1. They're going to make their way in as Raging will have this smoke broken. Skem will get caught with the Cinder Brew, but is going to cookie out, so Moon will zip forward. In the meantime, Arfu does get caught on the side, but they do take down Skem. A decent start for SMG as Jackie's still on the run, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to catch out the Life Stealer.
Illusion.
Will they? Raging. They'll get the Cyclone off. There just won't be follow-up to it. As Boom, they are still grouped up as 4. They want to keep going. 4v5, it just doesn't seem to matter for them. They want the fight. I just don't know about this. Though Yopaj, he'll jump in for a double avalanche into the toss back from Raging. They'll go on to Arfu, take down one, but they've lost Tims on the Nyx Assassin. Now Jackie does need to find his own way out, but he's got the Aegis up. Instead, they're going to go after Yopaj. Try for that mid-tiny. He's still unkilled right now. Maybe they can find the first step of the Infest. Is there Jackie? Won't let him go alone. Japoy still alive. Eventually, he's going to drop though Jackie. It's up to him now in FBZ to make this team fight work, but have they gone too far? Jackie still going up to Raging, can't get the job done. In fact, never mind, I think he'll have the damage. In fact, Tims now with the jump back in onto PLS with the Mortimer's Kisses to follow up, but PLS is going to be able to outrun them eventually, I believe, but instead they found Raging. It's a much better target. Moon, he'll zip in and try to help out with this Life Stealer, still not down. Jackie, he does have the Aegis, so Moon, he'll take the first life, but can they take the second? They'll try to move in with the Wukong's command from mid 1 onto FBZ, but the spear is out. Mid 1, he's fighting alone right now. PLS gone. Mid 1, he's forced to BKB up just to be able to survive. But now, how do you defend the mid racks? It's down towards the bot lane where SMG, well, they've got to be very, very cautious here. Arfu, he'll be around to break the smoke, but Tims might just run right past him because they see mid 1 on the creep wave. Mid 1, oh, he's going to back off at the right time. Just in the nick of time, as now maybe they can force the fight. Yopaj, he'll jump in and take down Arfu immediately. They even found PLS courier, but they found Tims on the Nyx Assassin. The SMG getting a bit of an even trade. Is FBZ going to find PLS in the backside and will eventually take down the Pugna.
I've seen blue horns die.
A 2 for 1. Take very long for them to take this one out, especially with Moon down without buyback. It's going to be rather tough for them to go for the defense. The jump is there. FBZ, he's going to catch Arfu and Japoy. He'll happily back him up as PLS almost dropping, but not quite yet. Will life drain Arfu, but it's not going to be enough. Instead, they'll go on to Raging. He'll try for the primal split though. Onto Jackie. They'll move in, but there's your Infest play. Out onto FBZ to try and retreat and try to get a second chance at this team fight. Is FBZ going to move right back in now onto PLS? Jackie will take him down. Raging, he gets taken down a boot. They took all the Brewlings out. Mid 1, forced to BKB and run towards the fountain.
Radiant's top
But it's a 1v5 situation, John.
Radiant's
and that means BOOM Esports will go right for the jugular. Onto the tier 4 towers. As Moon does now respawn, but it means nothing. In fact, Japoy's going to find him. It just means another kill.
Radiant's middle
It just means another kill. Tips out. GG's call. They've had enough.
Yeah, that was just a dominating performance out from Boom. I mean, again, they looked a little bit shaky.